But none of them thought about it with me. Even that window. Pick them
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
It did good. That more bounty than Dr. did. Did he dominate them? I think they got to update on me.
With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
Here's Miami now. So here's Miami's starting group.
You needed that again, being A. Then
it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Bam Adebayo.
Damn, he got hella ball movement right now, though.
Here's Mr.
Do that. Nope, hit that.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Ding. Get me didn't ball down out either.
Here we go.
Take a nice deep
my
breath
ball
and
didn't.
score on that
I
first
know right there.
possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Yeah, we don't need game off. Team, you're not going all. Ooh, made that
Thanks,
D.
guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates.
I bet them do a D.
That will
Right now, it's playing.
extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some
Let them
adjustments
do
to the
and
gameplay.
right there. We know.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Hendricks. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's off from three-point range. And so George will bring it up for Oklahoma City. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture. Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Now here's Diallo. Adebayo with a screen for Diallo. The three-pointer off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Mr. Fundamentals. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The Thunder with another miss.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's blocked. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. They grabbed their own miss. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
In the corner, it's Diallo. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Inside. Here's Hendricks. Miami needs to get a shot off. Unloads. Not going to go that time.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one's good, Gilgeous Alexander.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And timeout called by JB Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And a new group in here for the 43 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Gilgeous Alexander with it, now guarded by Mr. Fundamentals. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous Alexander. And Collins has got the ball here for Miami. Trailing by 2. Pass to Strus. Now here's Hayes. The 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. With 1 on the clock, he's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder out in front. They're up by 2. The second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Topic is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Then there's Wallace. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Gilgeous Alexander gets it to go.
Now, the D better step up their game as Shea is effective at the pull-up.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Lakers was phenomenal. He finished with 30 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. And this just speaks to the star that he is. He's able to put the team on his back and deliver. Guys?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue it.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Wallace, good.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
To the middle, it's stolen by Gilgeous Alexander. Pushing it up, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You could either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Hunter's checked in for Oklahoma City. George comes in for Topic. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Diallo comes in for Max Strus. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, Gilgeous Alexander covering. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Mr. Fundamentals. The Thunder have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Dort passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times did coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor?
The shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous Alexander finds Wallace. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren comes in for Dort. And Christian Braun subbed in for Wallace. And then for Miami, Hendricks is checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Hawkins. Down low, it's stolen by Adebayo. And here they come. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
George looking around. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 6. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Heat also with a sub. Hawkins is checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping. And that's a halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be severe damage. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they
But they all
they
right.
need
Comment
to
in the
take the
yeah.
best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Bam Adebayo is out there with Diallo. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. Adebayo passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. 12 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts one up from 19, and he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's deflected.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
George finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Diallo the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Diallo. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Brown. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 12 points for him. Hero passes to Mr. Fundamentals. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Hero. Beyond the arc. Miami no good on that time either. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Thunder, Dort, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Cason Wallace in for Christian Braun. Collins checked in for Miami. The Thunder leading by 11. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Pass to Dort. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Outside Collins. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Outside Hero. Collins setting the pick for Hero. And the shot is good. Hero's got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. It's good. He's got 14.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for George. The Heat also changed. Topic is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Pass to Capella. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
That one is off. A different look for Oklahoma City. Boeheim's checked in. And Georgia subbed in for Topic. The Heat also with a sub. Diallo, he's checked in for Max Strus. And the second free throw, good. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Boeheim. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
The shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hunter's checked in for Clint Capella. Holmgren comes in for Dort. And Christian Braun subbed in for Cason Wallace. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Hero passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Hero. There's the pick. Shoots the three. And Holmgren pulls it down.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Holmgren with great concentration, showing some good balance there through the contact.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And the power of Adebayo. Get off me.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the layup. The Heat trail by 17. Diallo the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Hendricks, covered by Hunter. 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And Brown pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 17. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 17. Here's Hunter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Mr. Fundamentals, and he banks in the layup. Mr. Fundamentals got 19 points.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Inside, and Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by George.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Pass to Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander against Diallo. Hunter no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17-point game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And a strong finish with two hands.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining